Ladies and gentlemen, this is not going to be the usual content I post on any of my platforms because I'll be posting this on like a few of them. But I am drained emotionally, and man, I gotta tell you, it does feel good though. I defeated the longest, most irritating bully, the one who has brought me the most pain the longest throughout my entire life. I've defeated him, and I feel damn good about it. I am emotionally drained, by the way, because of it. But I moved out, got my own place, and because of you wonderful people, the Beast Mode Army, I'm paying for all of it. You guys have literally, this whole YouTube thing, the TikTok, and I mean, it's fucking amazing. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Shit's beautiful. But I'll tell you one thing, it is draining. It is draining when the one bully that still lives continues to hound you and be like, oh, why don't you move back home? Oh, we'll move back home. Oh, you gonna come back here. They always come back. Nah. I ain't gotta do that, Chief. I ain't gotta put up with that. I've been putting up with it just for the sake of keeping the peace and all that. But man, I tell you, when motherfuckers start getting bitchy and pissy about it, I used to just turn the other cheek all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I can't. I didn't do that this time. I'm done dealing with that bullshit, man. I ain't gotta deal with that. I've done moved out. I've taken care of all the things that not even the folks know that I've even helped them out with. And like, I ain't gotta put up with that bullshit, man. When I hate on the fact that I get to play games as part of my living, that's cool. When I hate on the fact that we get to watch funny shit damn near every day, have a good time, have some great laughs, bring in more people. We almost at 20K now. Almost at 20,000 subscribers. We getting close to that bitch too. Getting fucking close, man. Almost at 100,000 on TikTok. We slaying that thing right now, man. But I tell you one thing, dude. Don't let anyone, and I do mean anyone, whether it's your girlfriend, your boyfriends, your so-called friends, your cousins, your uncles, your family, don't let anyone fuck you up like that. Don't let anyone fuck you up to where you have a headache and a migraine and your stomach feels all terrible anytime you talk to them or even mention them or the name are mentioned. Don't let any of that kind of bullshit mess you up. Don't let anyone mess up your peace and your energy, man. Because I tell you, man, just turning the other cheek over and over every day of my life for years on end, that shit is draining. And though the other bullies, they've been gone, they've been moved away, they don't exist in my life anymore, that one bastard still remains. But I ain't got to put up with that dude. I ain't got to. Talking about the human male parental unit, by the way. I ain't got to put up with that. See how I mentioned his name and I already got freaking anxiety and all that kind of fuck shit? It was bad, man. It was a bad scene, bro. The human male has been the literal contributor to my high blood pressure, my anxiety, all of it. Directly contributing to my depression. Directly. Years upon years of that fucking bullshit, man. But I ain't got to put up with that shit. I'm not going to put up with that shit. That pain, that agony, the hatred, all that does is drain my beast mode energy. And it destroys me. And that's not me. I'm not him. We may share the same blood, but I'm not him. If anything, I'm more like my grandfather. But letting people destroy your peace, there are two ways to handle it. And I've been handling two different individuals who have caused my peace to be derailed and hurt and destroyed and damaged in two different ways. Letting the human male continue to blather on with his bull, not paying attention to it, didn't do anything for me, as he still was doing it till tonight. And then the other individual, well, put a little too much hope into him. They might change, they might not. But the point is, I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care what kind of bullshit title you have. I don't care if I cut you open and you bleed or not. You will not fuck up my peace. You will not fuck up my happiness. I don't care in the slightest damn bit who you are. I don't care how tall, how strong, how skinny, I don't care what you are. It don't matter in the slightest damn bit. I don't care in the slightest damn bit who you think you are, what you think you are. You will not fuck up my peace. I don't give a damn what title you have. All I do here is bring happiness and joy to people. That's it. And myself, which is the rarest thing. Bringing happiness to myself as well as thousands of other people. That's the ultimate goal. I ain't about to get shit for it. I ain't about to get big stat for it. In case y'all don't notice, look at this shit right here. You see anyone else in this motherfucker? Nah. Just me. One who pays that rent every single fucking time? Bills? All that shit. Right here. It don't matter what people don't know. It don't matter what people don't see. Ain't got time for that shit. I don't care who the fuck you are. Whether you're related to me or not. Blood, friends, it don't fucking matter. I ain't got time for that shit, man. I'm a grown ass fucking man. I ain't got shit for that. I ain't got time for that shit. You come at me trying to disturb my peace and fuck up my flow, I don't give a damn about you. It's that fucking simple, Chief. Don't fucking matter, man. Don't matter at all. Your title, your age, your name, and there's a whole bunch of old heads who do this shit too. You get on our case. Mess us up too. That's one big thing. But it don't matter your age. Don't matter what you got. Don't matter your title. You let motherfuckers destroy your peace, you already lost the game. I ain't gonna lie, I've been losing. I have been fucking losing. But no more, man. I ain't gotta put up with that shit, bro. I ain't got to deal with any of that bullshit. I haven't had to deal with that for years. But I'm telling you right now, man. I ain't got to put up with that shit. I don't have to. I'm not going to. You know? In general, just keep that in mind. All of you. You got problems and issues. You got scenarios and people that destroy your happiness and bring you down. Get rid of it. Even if it's hard, get rid of it. You will be so much more happier. Your happiness level already exists. But if you get rid of all the things weighing it down, it's going to get even higher, man. So get rid of that shit. If it's a person, you better get rid of that motherfucker. Because that's one of the few things you can control. You can't control the proximity of which people are near you. You can definitely do that shit. And if it's a person causing you pain, trouble, situations, if it's a job that's causing you that shit, you can always do YouTube. You can always do Twitch. You can always do TikTok. You can always do things where you have more control and you're not just some random cog in a machine. You got control over stuff. And if people don't like you for it, fuck them. Who gives a fuck, man? Who gives a fuck? I know it's super random, but I just got off the phone with defeating my bully. And man, I promise you, man, I ain't gonna put up with that shit, bro. I ain't gotta put up with that shit, man. I do not have to, and I will not. If poison comes to poison me and lowers my beast mode energy, then how am I supposed to bring happiness and joy to people if my own happiness and joy is gone? How am I supposed to be happy? And that's the ultimate deal. My happiness is what matters. Mine. No one else's, man. No one fucking else's. Because no one else controls me, controls this. No one picked up this blade but me. No one else can unsheathe my sword and slay my enemies but me. So I'll tell you one thing, Chief. If it's a person, if it's a scenario, if it's a job, get rid of it. Because it's not the lack of jobs that may be causing people's pain. It's just the lack of happiness, Chief. A pure, unadulterated, 110% lack of happiness. And hell yeah, that's one thing you just can't get back as quickly as you can when it comes to job or cash, man. So, I know it's super random. I know it makes no sense to you. The context is not there. But I feel free. I feel liberated. I done been moved out. Been got YouTube as a job. Been performing happiness as my shit. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care what the fuck you look like or how much power you think you have. You come into my life and you try and fuck me up? Don't let that door hit you with the good Lord split you, ladies and gentlemen. Happiness. Keep that shit in mind and you'll be all right every single day. Keep your happiness as primary. Not your girlfriends, not your families, not your brothers, your sisters, your boyfriend, none of them shits. Keep your happiness. Your happiness. Yeah, you watching this video, you keep your happiness as primary. Primary, front and center. No one else's, man. No one else's. Not a single soul on this planet. Make your happiness first. Period. Period. Now then, with that being said, ladies and germs, tomorrow's video, we're going to check out more of that Stephen. That dude's funny as hell. I'm going to finish watching The Incredibles 2. It's movie night. Y'all have a fantastic night, fantastic day, fantastic life. I'll check you tomorrow.